Everton 2, Arsenal 1. Another defeat, man. It's back-to-back defeats. My last video was a preview on the game against Manchester United, and I predicted that we were going to lose. And unfortunately, I was right, because I just know this team, and I don't even want to talk about the Manchester United game. I want to focus on this Everton game. Firstly, let's just start off with the lineup before we go with the result and the performance. Firstly, the lineup. I think the lineup was good. I didn't have no problem when I heard the lineup. I think Granit Xhaka, he came back from injury, and I wasn't surprised he was playing. But I mean, our midfield options are not good right now. Thomas Partey not playing good enough. Tierney, I'm not surprised he came back, and I think Tavares, he does need to be dropped. I mean, especially with the performance against Manchester United, just overcomplicating everything. So for me, I had no problem with the lineup. Even Aubameyang, I think he deserved to be dropped, and I think Lacazette, should have started. And so for me, no problem with the lineup, and I was quite happy with it. But now let's talk on to the whole game. Firstly, look, we start off the first 10 minutes. We play okay for the first 10 minutes. Then back to our usual crap. Everton start getting more of the ball, start getting more confident. They start bopping the ball around us, and we just look completely lost. We're defending deep, just playing so poor. Thomas Partey can't even get a single pass. He's doing he can't even sometimes do a 5-yard pass without the pass being misplaced. Just so poor. It's like every single one of our players looked poor. And we got saved because Everton scored, but luckily the VAR saved us in that moment, because I was so worried. The minute they scored, I was like, oh my days, if that goal stands, because I assumed the goal stood, we are not winning this match. We have such a poor record where we go into the first half losing. We never come out with a win. The best we go for is a draw, and that's very unlikely. So I thought that's it. They would have won the match, because our attack is so poor. But luckily it was offside, and that saved us. It was a good warning, and we straight went on and scored. So we end the half 1-0, and this is the time, even though we played so poor, we were given a golden ticket, and now we're winning 1-0. Second half, build on that momentum, build on that confidence. You just scored. Don't go defending deep like we usually do. Second half starts. First 10 minutes, we start off good again. And then the same pattern comes again. Everton start getting possession. They get more confident. We get scared. We start defending deep. I'm seeing Lacazette playing centre mid. Lacazette, our striker, playing centre mid. I mean, for months and months, we're saying the same pattern over and over again. Every time we score, we go back and we defend deep. It's happened too many times for it to be the players, because this is the exact way we won the FA Cup. We score and we just defend deep, and it's not good enough. A club like Arsenal shouldn't be playing like this. This is what managers like Jose Mourinho got slaughtered for. He got slaughtered for parking the bus. Yet we're now Arsenal, one of the known for attacking, are now parking the bus against Everton, a team that's winless in the last 8 games. Not just winless, they're doing protests. They're doing protests because they don't even know the direction at the club they're going with. They don't even know the direction. The directors are being sacked left and right, and they come and they're playing football against us, against Arsenal. I'm told Mikel Arteta, he needs these players, he needs the money, he's being backed. Kroenke has backed Mikel Arteta more than he's ever backed Unai Emery and Arsene Wenger. Since the Emirates era, Mikel Arteta has been the most backed manager. Every player he wanted to get rid of, he's gone rid of. He's gone rid of Ozil. He's gone rid of Saliba. He's gone rid of Gundogan because of so-called attitude problems. And what's changed? Nothing. We got rid of all these players, all these so-called problem players. Yet we're still crap. We're still crap. When is this manager going to be held accountable? Because all I hear is the same excuse after excuse after excuse. Back in this pathetic manager. Our attacking looks dreadful. We can't play football. Our attack, every time we go up forward, our fullbacks don't overlap, and if Tierney overlaps, he leaves our back exposed. Martinelli, he can't do anything because he's outnumbered. He has to be a right winger and a right back. How can he beat 2 of them? Saka, on the other hand, Tomiyasu doesn't overlap, so it's just him. He now has to beat 2 of the players. What chances does Saka have against beating 2 of these players? The way we play is so predictable. Ramsey goes to Gabriel goes to White goes to Tomiyasu goes back to Partey goes back to Gabriel. It's the same rubbish. And look, I understand patterns of play, but this is not a good pattern of play. This is crap. This is a team that's lacking creativity, and it shows because our attack looks so dreadful. It's like everything has to be so pinpoint to the point where we overcomplicate stuff. When was the last time Arsenal scored a counter-attacking goal? I don't even remember, because we play so lethargic. I'm seeing Ben White take 25 touches before he makes a simple pass. I'm seeing Gabriel do the same thing. Granit Xhaka just doing his sideways passing. There was one part where Lacazette ran through. He could have passed it, but he just goes to that basic sideways passing, just playing it safe. And this just frustrates me, because our season is done now. Manchester United won their game, Tottenham have won their game, West Ham have won their game. We are done for the top four. We are completely finished, because now with Manchester United, with their new manager, and Tottenham, who have a better manager than us, there is no way we're finishing the top four. It's finished, man. And this manager, how is he still not sacked? How has this manager been allowed to come this far into the job? He's a guy that's learning on the job, and he still hasn't learned anything. We are the exact same team he has inherited when we sacked Unai Emery. Even after spending 200 million, we spent 200 million and we look no different to the team when he first came in. In fact, we look worse. Unai Emery had worse players. Yeah, he was getting the results. Mikel Arteta is the worst manager of the Emirates era. And when he hopefully gets sacked, he will be known as one of the worst managers in the Emirates era. One of the most backed managers in the Emirates era, and he failed. When Mikel Arteta leaves, there is no doubt. No one can even give any second thought of maybe Mikel Arteta was the man, because he clearly is. And he's being spoon-fed everything, and he still can't get the results. If we were any serious club, we would have sacked this clown last season. Yet we're still persisting with him. The only fans that want Mikel Arteta to stay are now the rival fans. If you want Mikel Arteta to stay, even at this time of the job, you are a rival fan. You do not support Arsenal, you support Mikel Arteta. This manager is finished. He will never make top four. One game per week, and you still can't get the job done. You will never in your life get top four under this manager. We will never see Champions League night under Mikel Arteta. Mark my words.